So, up the top here is my bed. You see my little bamboo sleeping spot with my bag and some clothes. See how thin my bed is. Gets a little bit hard at times. And then if you go around from the top, this little track goes up to some of the neighbours. And then there's this nice reflection space in here with log seats around it. Then a chilly bush in front. As we go down the hill, there's a couple of terraces and some washing hanging out. It's the middle of the day at the moment, so see the colours are really washed out. It's scorchingly hot, as always in the middle of the day. Now the building down here is the kitchen and the toilet. I'll show you our laundry and shower space. We go down here. Here it is, in here. Nice little space. Whoops, up ahead. So you'll see at the back is taro, which loves the moisture here. The water flows into this bucket from this hose. It's just a trickle from the spring up the hill, and then we use those dippers to scoop water over your head, have a bath. In Indonesia they call that a mandi, and the neighbours come down here to collect water that they use as well. Okay, so I'll take you out here. If we go back along here, you'll see these are the toilets in here. Probably no need to show you them. And back down this way into the kitchen. Here's the kitchen. Yes, there's a refrigerator. Someone donated the fridge to them. The guys don't actually use it, although yesterday they turned it on because a friend was over and he wanted cold water. So here's the kitchen, here's the fireplace. You see the nice elevated hearth or hearth, or whatever you call it. Yeah, works really well. New bunch of bananas. Look at this pawpaw, hey? This is one of the biggest pawpaws I've seen, just to give you an idea of the size of it. There's my arm. So, goes from there down to there. Pretty big, hey? Yeah. And that's probably the biggest pawpaw I've seen. And then washing up space. And if you look out the window, let me go through the window, you can see the nice view out there. See the islands and stuff. Pretty cool, hey? And yeah, a few pots and woks, and there's leftovers from brekkie, bit of stir fry. There we go. What is it? Oh, fried rice. And oh, some that's pawpaw curry, really nice. And a couple of coconuts that we chopped open to drink at brekkie time. Call the young coconuts buku. Here's the compost pile straight outside the kitchen. Seems to work pretty well. And oh yeah, you can see the pawpaw tree there. There's go around here, let's see a bit more. There's okra down here. And this is the okra. See, there we go. And bit of a field of okra just in there. And there's a coconut palm, a young coconut palm, or pawpaw. Lemongrass along the side here, and behind it, it's a bit weedy at the moment. Be clearing that for another field. And just to look back up there, that's the place where our beds are, sort of like the living quarters. This spot will be built into some other, I think, a storage shed, but at the moment it's got gourds growing on it. They're the watery flavoured gourds. They're quite good for soups and stuff. Over here we've got a form of Ceylon spinach. It's a bit different to the stuff that we've got at home. You can see the leaves quite a bit smaller, but basically the same sort of stuff. I've seen stuff here that's exactly the same as the Ceylon spinach that we have at home. Down in Roxas, I've seen it. What's this? I can't remember what this one is. And as we go down, you see he's terraced with you know, logs and things. He's got some chilies growing in there, I think. And here we go. We've got the bean trellises. So we've got beans interspersed with tomatoes, and we've been extending these and making little swales, you know, sort of flattening the path and swaling up at the edge to retain the water. And there's the occasional coconut in the middle of it. I don't know why they've got coconuts there. We've been building more trellises, more and more trellises. He wants to grow sort of a greater quantity of this stuff for an organic restaurant that's kind of starting up in Puerto Princesa, which would be pretty cool. And they've got a friend who's an Andamarga who's running that, I think. And then down here, this is a new spot that's in the process of clearing to put yet more trellises and more beans. If we head over this way, you will see, yes, eggplants. And you see the logs that he's been using to form sort of swales there, contour farming. So he basically does, oh, there we go, there's it's a leg plant fallen on the ground. Let's see if we can find some on the plants. They've been collecting a lot of eggplants off here lately. Here we go. There's a couple here. Oh, that's not looking too good. Let's find you a good one. Oh, there we go. There's a good one in there. There we go. Nice little eggplant in there. And you can see them growing on over here. So plenty of eggplants. It's had one of the locals has been coming in every day or two to pick eggplants and then takes them down to the market and sells them. And because in Roxas no one actually recognises the value of organic food, here we go, we'll see a lot more eggplants on here. You can see the eggplants all the way through there. It means that they get the same price selling them organic as they would if they were chemical laden eggplants. So there's not much of a market for it at the moment. But anyway, the fellow takes them away, sells them at the market, and then buys a bit of rice or whatever it is that the guys here need, and they get that. So basically they go halves in the proceeds from the sale. And Abjit likes to, well, at the back, I think that's amaranth at the back, and this stuff in the front here is a form of spinachy sort of thing. Not exactly sure what it is. Not really Ibica, I don't know what it is. Yeah, so Abjit likes the idea of living without money. So basically sort of barters for things. They're planning to extend things here. This will be a bit of like a motorbike parking space, and then the pathway down here will widen that, and people will be able to drive up in their motorbikes. You can see the power poles there going through. That's where we connected the electricity the other day. So cut the poles from the bush, dug holes, whacked them in the ground, stuck them up and strung the wire, and don't have to be an electrician to do this sort of stuff over here. Some of it looks a little bit scary to me, but anyway. And further down the path, one of Abjit's friends, who's actually the son of the owner of this land, is clearing land down there to grow some corn. And so Abjit's convinced him not to burn the field, and they've been clearing it to collect all the sticks and logs and things like that, which are very useful obviously for the bean trellises. Now the bean trellises, they'll probably last for about a year. The termites around here are crazy. They're everywhere, and yeah, they'll be completely eaten out by termites within a year. If we have a look down at those, see those logs there? Maybe I'll go a bit closer. You can see all the termite activity in them. When I dig in the ground, I find these big holes that are the results of termite activity. Look at that. There you go. Yeah, everywhere I dig I come across holes in the ground, and they're just what's left after the termites have eaten out a log or something. Oh, here you go, dragon fruit. It's another thing that's growing. Abhijit's keen to plant dragon fruit all the way along the paths to make it look nice. I should take you up and show you where the band plays. And as we walk along, you see they cleared all these building pads by hand. All the work here has been done by hand, so there's a lot of work. And they've got, well, they call it squash, we'd call it pumpkin, growing along here. Gradually it'll grow all over that the side of that hill and protect it. And then there's logs down the bottom to help prevent erosion. And there's no snakes in there, which is nice. We've built a nice little stone wall along here as part of erosion control as well. And let's go back up the stairs and we'll visit the band space. So back into the accommodation quarters, these are the beds and mosquito nets. Malaria is quite prolific here, but there's a government program to control it. So this is where they jam, the band practice space, and the recycled drum kit. Pretty cool, hey? So everything's been made out of pieces of, well, rubbish, and it sounds really good. See little pedals and everything. Pretty amazing. You'll see it in use in one of the clips of the band playing later on. And now I'm back inside. It's so much cooler in here. Oh, and that's Amrit over there. Say hello, Amrit. Amrit's just come back from band practice. Looks like it was an all-night session. And there you can see the view, see the island in the background. Pretty nice. And looking out over the gardens.